Good morning friends and welcome to another motovlogging tech video. Today I'm testing a Sennheiser microphone with my DJI Action 3. This is my new motovlogging helmet, a Nex XWRL helmet, and this is my motovlogging setup. This is my new camera, the DJI Action 3, mounted to the helmet with a mount from Chin Mounts, which is specially for this helmet here. Then on the side, doesn't look that nice at the moment, because just for the testing purposes I taped on the side. Later on, when it's finished the test, I will stick everything inside the helmet. This here is the Rode AI, an audio interface, and my microphone is plugged into this interface. One major benefit of this Rode audio interface, I can control the gain, which helps a lot with clipping and distortion and noises that you don't want on the microphone. What's new is the microphone. It's inside the cheek pad, you can see it over there. And the microphone is a Sennheiser MKE Essential Omni Black. What is really interesting on this microphone, it's an omnidirectional, and the most important thing for motovlogging is the max sound pressure level. And this microphone has a max sound pressure level of 140 decibel. Normally when you are driving quite fast, you have way over 100, 110, 120 decibels inside your helmet. So if your microphone has a max sound pressure level of about 100 or 110, it starts clipping if the pressure is and the sound is higher. The Rode microphone I used before, the Rode Go, has a max sound level I think of about 110. So this is much higher, and I hope I will have less distortion and can drive faster without any clipping of the microphone. Before I'm starting my test, I will check the volume control on the Rode AI, because I can level it up here. So it's now on, I will start the test with about 50%. So let's see how this sounds. My mono channel is going into a stereo input, so I have it on both channels. So this will be my first test. Okay, so let's start test number 1 with the new Sennheiser microphone. First, my settings. The camera setting is on 0, so audio level 0, and the Rode AI is on 50%. So let's see how this is. I have an open visor now at slower speed. So how is the sound? Do we have any clipping here, or does it sound good? Only downside of this microphone is it's very expensive. It's around 200 euro. So not that cheap. The Rode Lavalier Go that I'm using is about 60-70 euros. So quite a big difference. Of course, what is important is how does the microphone handle in higher speeds. Because this is a moment when most microphones get problems, when you get wind inside your helmet, or the outside of the helmet also produces some noise. And as you know, when you are driving on the Autobahn, it's very often that you have very loud noise inside your helmet. That's why so many drivers, me too, drive with earplugs. And this is the moment when most of the microphones produce these clicking and clipping sounds and get distortion. And let's see how the Sennheiser can handle more wind noise. So we are at nearly 100k now. Here we are. Because I have no earplugs, it's very loud inside the helmet now. Even I have a windscreen, which of course helps a lot. But still, lots of noise inside the helmet. I will test a few different settings. Camera is on -6. The Rode audio interface is on 50%. Everything else same as before. I already did one test with the camera at -12 and the Rode audio interface at 25%, and this was absolutely too quiet. Couldn't hear anything. So that's why today I'm testing different settings which are a little bit more high. I will also change the settings on the Rode AI in a moment. Put it on full volume and then just change the settings on the camera. So I think this sounds quite good now. Still very cold today. Whoa, as you can see over here, 2 degrees. Not that pleasant for a ride, but I need to do these tests to be prepared for my road trip. And because I'm filming a lot, I want very good audio. So camera now on -6. Rode audio interface is on full power. Let's see how this sounds. If it's too quiet, or do we have a good audio signal inside the helmet. It's not so easy to find the best solution for a microphone setup inside a helmet, because you have so many wind, you have turbulences, you have a very difficult situation for a microphone to master. So, but maybe this very expensive Sennheiser can fix all the problems. We will see in a second if this setting here with full power Rode AI and -6 on the DJI Action 3 is a good setting. Okay, so now I changed the settings again. The Rode audio interface is on nearly full, 90%, 95%, and my camera is on 0. So gain of 0, audio interface on full power. Okay, so let's test the sound. I will close my visor now. And here we go. So now we are at 90, now at 100. So how is the sound? Any bad distortion? How does my voice sound with the settings? 0 on the camera and full power on the Rode AI. So here we go, the next test with a Sennheiser MKE Essentials. This time it's inside the Rode AI with a full power on it, and the camera level is on +20 because the microphone is in now directly inside my cheek pad. It's not behind it and looking out of it. I directly put it inside the cheek pad, so it fits quite well. There's a little hole where you can stuck it in. There's still the dead cat and the wind muff on it. So let's see if this is loud enough or if we have any distortion on the microphone. Clipping, clicking, whatever sounds can distort my sound on the microphone. So let's see how it works this time. I will test a dual microphone setup because you can plug 2 microphones inside the Rode AI, control both of them separately, which is good. So one microphone is the Sennheiser MKE Essential inside my helmet, and the other one is a Rode Lavalier Go inside the back pocket of my jacket. So I can capture both sounds, my voice and the sound of the bike. So gives me the possibility to edit it later in post and mix the sounds together or separate them, because they are on 2 channels, stereo channels. So also quite interesting. You can do the same with a DJI mic, because you have 2 transmitters if you have the big set. So you can place one transmitter inside your helmet and the other one somewhere on the motorcycle to get perfect audio and mix it later in post. So let's see. So this is a dual microphone setup. So that's it for today. My long journey of looking for a perfect microphone for my motovlogging setup ends now. I think I found my perfect solution. If you have any questions, please write it down in the comments. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you didn't do it already, please subscribe to the channel down below. And if you are riding, please ride safe. I see you in the next video. Take care and cheers.